think they look at me as a sister. They don't like me.
Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. Pull up a chair because we have a lot to unpack today. Now, y'all already saw the title, Towanda's Secret Agenda from Big Kev to Tamar. And let me tell you right now, this one right here, it goes deeper than the last episode. Tonight, I'm not just breaking down what happened on screen. I'm connecting it to something that has been brewing for years. Because in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, there has been a pattern, a quiet agenda, something Towanda has been pushing that connects Big Kevin's old interview all the way to what we're seeing with Tamar today. And when I lay these pieces out, a lot of things stop making sense. So stay with me, don't go anywhere, because child, you do not want to miss this breakdown.
But I don't want to damper her day, because I know that not only does she feel a way about me, but the majority of her friends and, those are her people. And I don't want to interrupt the happiest day of her life.
The most important thing is you're still wishing her well.
I do.
Change.
So, as you can see, Tamar has been excluded from going to Towanda's wedding. And I know it can be hurtful, it's her sister, but I do feel like that Tamar needs to stay away from the sisters, because in my opinion, there is agenda that's being acted out, right? I think that there's an agenda and there's a purpose that Tamar is the target now to get her off screen. And my belief, just my opinion, I feel like Towanda is doing the same thing that she did when it came to Big Kevin. And I'm going to show you that in a minute, right? I'm going to show you some things in just a minute, because I feel like there's a pattern that we see when it comes to Towanda. I think that anybody that threatens her position of being the secret keeper to hold over everybody's head, and anyone that is going to tell the truth, she does not want around. See, in my opinion, Towanda has not been able to find her own place. She hasn't been able to do her own thing. I mean, she's tried. I shouldn't say she hasn't been able to. She's tried, but her dream, I believe, has always been, them being a group. And now Tamar has to pay for the fact that she was the cause of the group breaking up. So Tamar now is being the one that's excluded. Oh, but Towanda can't get rid of Tamar, because Tamar has just as many rights on this new season or this new The Braxton Show as Towanda. So what she needs is for her two sisters to back her up, Trina and Toni. And watch what Toni says.
He bought blue. I'm good with that because the colors are brown, okay. Lavender,
and white. I like this. This is perfect.
So what you're seeing right now is Toni is with her son picking out a suit for his graduation, right? And so she's going to talk about her feelings and Tamar not being able to attend or not being able to participate.
All these huge family milestones happening all at once. I mean, I can't help but feel sad that I can't pick up the phone and talk to Tamar about everything that's going on right now.
So Toni, why can't you pick up the phone to talk to Tamar about what's going on right now, okay? When it comes to things that are happening in your life with your children. Because here's the thing, you and Tamar got into a altercation, or was getting ready to be an altercation, but you didn't lay hands on each other. And again, you are the one who jumped up. You are the one who blew it out of proportion. You are the one who showed us Toni Michelle. And Tamar responded to you. So why can't you call Tamar so that she could participate in what's happening with your immediate family, meaning your children?
I totally respect Towanda's wishes by not wanting Tamar at her wedding. That's her right. But it still doesn't feel right, I mean, these are once-in-a-lifetime memories. And I do wish we were all sharing them together, me and all the sisters.
Now, Toni, I'm going to call bullish on this, because if you wanted Tamar to be there again, at least for what you're doing, you would have invited her. Towanda can do what she want to do when it comes to Tamar. I get it. I don't, Towanda ain't innocent either. However, she has a choice to choose. And I do feel like Tamar said, she never really wanted Tamar there anyway. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I feel is going on when I'm talking about this whole situation, right? The whole situation to me that's being set up is that Towanda is trying to isolate and remove Tamar. But let me tell you something. If Tamar get removed off of this show, the three of them are not going to be able to hold this show down, in my opinion. They're all boring, okay? And all Towanda talks about is my man, my man, my man, okay? Like, child, they just invented men yesterday. That's all she talks about. And Toni's boring as hell, okay? And Trina is too, if you ask me. Now, I feel like that she wants Tamar off the show, or she wants her to have a limited amount of exposure, in a sense, filming, right? She wants to limit Tamar's filming because I feel like Towanda is still upset and pissed off at Tamar. So what could you do better than to get to her, than to isolate her from your wedding where your entire family is going to be there except for you? Now, Tamar said that she still allowed her son to go in spite of the fact, that Towanda don't want her there. And I agree. Let your son go if that's what he wants to do. You don't want him to feel isolated from the family. Now, Toni, again, is not innocent. And we know Trina, the backup, okay, we know she ain't innocent. But I'm going to show you something. This is where I want to show you the two things that are happening, that has happened in the past and that's happening now. I'm going to show you a clip from what little Kevin said and what big Kevin said, okay? Because this exposed what is happening to me with Tamar. It's the same pattern of what Towanda has done. And I'm going to do another video after this video, maybe in a day or two, where I'm going to go a little deeper. I'm going to go do a deep dive, and I'm going to pull some other clips because I want to show you how, to me, Towanda, LaWanda child, is fake and phony, in my opinion.
And I think that's like the biggest thing. And I was hoping for this season, if they have the Braxtons, it would be me still being on there to at least give, or at least tell a story, and just be that person that can be the mouthpiece of it.
So, family, you heard what little Kevin said. For those of you who don't know, that was little Kevin and big Kevin, Tracy's son and her husband. And what he is telling us is that he was not allowed to be on season 2 of the Braxtons. But why wasn't he allowed to be on the show? Because let Towanda tell it, she loves her nephew so much. So let me show you this right here. Let's read this, which was on Big Kevin's page. You can go look on his page, okay, and see it yourself. It's going to be Kevin and little Kevin in a picture together, along with Towanda in a picture in a car. And this is what Kevin put on his page, okay? It says, Towanda Braxton made it very clear that Kevin Jr. will not be part of the Braxton season 2. While she emphasized that she absolutely loves her nephew, she does not want his father involved in filming or tied to the show in any way. Towanda explained that sometimes producers might try to slip things in without the family's knowledge, pointing out that production even attempted to film with Kevin Sr. last season. For season 2, she stressed that this is the sisters' platform, and the focus will be kept on highlighting their own family dynamics, outside figures or not outside figures or conflicts. So, in my opinion, Towanda does not want to give Kevin Sr. a voice. She does not want him to be on this show because she does not want the truth to be exposed. Pretty much, in my opinion, like what is happening with Tamar. She wants Tamar off of this show, or at the very least, limit her being able to be seen and being filmed with these sisters, or with her sisters, because this is Tamar's punishment. Okay, which has been going on, in my opinion, for years. Now, there's a whole lot of conflict and what's the word? Conflict between the sisters, but a whole lot of things that are not making sense because Tracy, in her own words, talked about how she felt about what they were doing when it came to her husband. Okay, so LaWanda, child, I'm not believing nothing that comes out of her mouth, and this is my point. And I'm gonna show you that clip. Give me a minute, okay? I'm gonna show you what Tracy said. Rest her soul. So I don't know why Towanda is letting this thing go on. I'm also going to show you what Kevin Sr. himself said in an interview. But let's get to Tracy first.
The tour drama 25 years ago, the emotions are coming to a head. And all this from 25 years ago, the tour drama, the talk behind my back, insulting my husband, and all this is just, it's too much. It's too much.
If you've seen the show a couple years ago, Towanda said that there may be an illegitimate child that you had out there. Did you see that episode, and is that true?
Absolutely saw the episode. So this is the illegitimate child situation. So I told you earlier, I have a daughter. Mm-hmm. And so at that time, remember I told you earlier also, I used to work a lot. Mm-hmm. So when Tracy and them started doing the show, I eased up on work, and then I was home more, and I was taking care of, like my home. So my grandson used to spend a lot of time with me. My grandson is Zaire for my daughter. So Zaire used to come over the house, and my favorite spot, Sherelle, is Starbucks. So me and him would go to Starbucks, and we would partake in my venti chai, and we had fun. But he was hyper, so he was all over the place. So this girl saw me at Starbucks, and she put it on Twitter. I'm in the Starbucks with a child, and I guess the rumor went from there. So my sister-in-law Towanda had got with Tracy's management team, which the assistant manager, they came up with this thing that I had an illegitimate child, and they put it on the show. But the child was my grandson, Zaire. And so the funny part is, like I was telling Trey, I said, Trey, that's how we ended up going on marriage boot camp. I said, so if you look at it, it looked one way, but it turned into something else because we was able to go on marriage boot camp and work out some of our issues. So it really elevated our marriage. So thank you. Is what I said to that situation, because it turned into a positive. So I was thankful. But that's how things are driven.
So you heard what Tracy had to say in reference to her husband, right? And the protection of her husband. Things been said about him. She said she had enough. And up until Tracy left us, Tracy was still with her husband. So what that says to me is she stayed with him no matter what. Now, there were rumors that he cheated. She actually said on the show, he cheated and she cheated. She got her lick back, right? And so she stayed with her husband and they worked things out. That was her choice. So here we are to this day. Towanda is still trying to keep Kevin out, Kevin Jr. and Kevin Sr. And I believe the whole thing with Kevin Jr. is because Kevin Jr. made up with his dad and now they have a better relationship that they are working on. So you tell me, why is Towanda trying to, it seems like she has this agenda to push people out, except for the people that seems to get along with her. Now, it doesn't make any sense to me because, like I said, she's boring as hell. Nobody wants to watch her. Nobody wants to hear about her man. And she wants to protect her man, but yet she feels like she can overstep her boundaries when it comes to her sister husband. At the end of the day, they stayed married. Tracy stayed with him no matter what Towanda thinks, okay, or how she feels. Her sister stayed with him from the beginning, from when they got married until she left this earth. That was her choice for whatever reason. I don't know, y'all. This whole thing with Towanda seems real wicked to me. Very, very wicked, okay? And I just wanted to show you a few clips so you can see why I'm saying Towanda's secret agenda from Big Kevin to Tamar, because it seems like she's getting rid of people. And just like that situation backfired when she tried to make it seem, according to Kevin, tried to make it seem like Kevin had an outside child, right? That backfired and it ended up working in Tracy and Kevin's favor. The same thing is going to happen when it comes to Tamar. All of this that's happening now is going to work in Tamar's favor. Actually, it already is. But what is Towanda going to have left when this show goes off? Because it looks like the people are not feeling this show like she thought they were going to feel the show, right? I got some other clips that I may come back, like I said, and do another video, maybe a follow-up to this video, because so much is coming out now because of this narrative that they're trying to put on the show this season. First, it was little Kevin last season to bring the people in, which death does when people are mourning, because at some point, all of us will go through that in life. We're going to lose a person, and cancer is a big word that a lot of people go through, right? So it just seems like to me, was Kevin Jr. used? Why couldn't he be on the show still? Now, Kevin did not say and did not put up that Toni said it, that Trina said it, that Tamar said it. He put up on his Instagram that this is what Towanda said. Okay. Again, you can go see it on his Instagram if you want to. And the full interview that I just showed you came from Sherelle's World if you want to go and see the entire interview for yourself so you can hear it for yourself. Now, I'm going to play one more clip and then I'm going to get out of here. But I want you to go in the comments and tell me, what do you think about this whole thing with Towanda? It seems very diabolical to me. Very wicked. Very diabolical. Towanda. Girl, I don't know. You might need to go sit down with a therapist. Oh, that's right. She already did that, didn't she? But let me show you this last clip.
Could this be one of the reasons that there's so much tension? I don't understand. I'm having a hard time finding out why they don't like you. And does that include Miss E too?
Do that include who? You was breaking up.
Miss Evelyn.
So I said my father-in-law and mother-in-law off the limits. I'm gonna respect them as my elders, right? I promised people I was gonna do that, and I do respect it. The driving forces behind this, Sherelle, is that I didn't go along with a lot of stuff, is my opinion. I don't agree with, a lot of stuff that was taking place. Like, I don't understand why Tracy wasn't getting the support that she needed in his area, like she did Blues Alley.
So this seems to be a pattern, right? Tamar doesn't go along with everything. She's very outspoken. Some people don't like it, but she's outspoken. She's going to put things out that I believe they want to be hidden. Kevin Jr. was seeming to go along. Him and his father had friction, but now that him and his father is building, their relationship, and he's getting along with his dad, because you see he's doing interviews with him and sitting down with him. Now he's excluded. And don't forget the niece, okay? Ashley, same thing with her. The minute she comes out and she starts talking about what was done to her, it becomes a problem, just like how Tracy was excluded when she was alive, because Tracy too was very outspoken. It seems to me that the ones who want things quiet and to be hidden is Toni, Trina, and Towanda. And Towanda seems to be the puppet master, and she is pulling the strings of the other two. Now, I know they love to say the Toni Braxton, the living legend and all that, right? But Toni is over there sitting back and letting Towanda take all of the heat. Again, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it. I don't believe Toni is as innocent as people try to make her seem, okay? However, I also don't believe she's the ringleader. I believe that it is Lawanda here. Now, y'all go on in those comments and tell me what you think. Give me your opinion. Do you agree, disagree? We can agree to disagree. or tell me what you think about everything that I just showed you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and you'll come back for more videos. And before I go, let me say thank you, family. We are building a community over here and we are growing very, very fast, okay? And I got a lot of things to come that's planned for us. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, turn on all notifications. Also, share the video with other people because there's a lot of things, that I believe a lot of people, most people don't know. And that way we can get this information out there. I'm not making things up, okay? I like to call myself the truth teller. And so I put out there what I see and I give my commentary. And this is all my opinion. Now tell me your opinion and I'll see you on another video soon. Bye, family.
I should've known better, deja vu. I should've known better that I knew. I should've known better. Tell me that this wasn't all for nothing. I should've known better than I did. I should've known better. Love's love, man. I should've known better than to give my all. It never works out for me. Show me your true colors I feel.